I just realized we have another one of these, like two of these. This chair's wet.
They're all wet.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Welcome to the art of casting. I don't know what episode
The art
this is
of
anymore.
blasting. Yeah.
thought we'd try getting frickin' hammered?
Stoned.
That's the one.
Wasted. Zoinked.
Thought we'd get frickin' silly before we did a cast, just to see what it's like, and also just because I kind of wanted the cast. I didn't quite have the energy for a session LP today.
But we've been having a great day.
We've been having a pretty good set of days.
Yeah, I have had a wonderful days off, spending it with you, my love.
Yeah, and it's been really frickin' funny watching Digimon and just being like, what the frickin' hell is this shit?
Dude, it's so fucking surrealist and weird. I can't wait to talk about it.
Well, I mean, we can, but like,
you gotta smoke first.
The weirdest shit happens. Well, I have yet to get silly. I got silly earlier, but
I'm silly.
We're re-upping.
As part of my wellness is you meditate, you blaze it, you stare at your oracle deck, you think about the day.
Oh yeah. Also, if you hear cars and trains, it's because we're outside. I think we forgot to mention that.
It's like 45 degrees out here.
Yeah, and Cali doesn't get that a lot, so we're enjoying it.
It's great.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I really hope this doesn't become just a lot of silences or just periods of us laughing with nothing in between. But I wanted to say about the Digimon show real quick while I'm still lucid. I wanted to say, I think it's weird how they'll come upon just like a valley of vending machines or power poles.
Or a bus trolley.
Or just like a random bus trolley. It's this very surreal
or the Titanic.
world. You said it was the Titanic. It's just a freaking boat.
It has a giant hole in it.
Right where the Titanic had it, yes. But I still wouldn't call it the Titanic. Okay, maybe it was only half of a ship. So maybe it was the Titanic.
Digimon Adventure 1999. Fucking wild.
But I think it's just like there's so much shit. Like this world, like there's like street signs on trees and just like at oblong angles, and it's like this world is freaking fascinating. Like my first experience with Digimon was World 3 back on the PS1. That was one of the games my parents freaking bought one day. Like I guess we just had a good freaking year, and Christmas was ruled for the only time in my freaking life as a child. But that was my experience with Digimon. Was seeing the environments of Digimon World 3, and I just remember seeing like these freaking like AV cables plugged into the freaking ground, these like just plugs, like straight just plugs.
Yeah, it was fucking weird.
Just laying around.
It was a weird mishmash.
And I was looking at it like, this is freaking fascinating. And when I look at like Cyber Sleuth, like I see the show and I see like, wow, that's just what the digital world once looked like, right? Or at least Plug Island. But I look at Cyber Sleuth, I'm just like, why is it so freaking clean?
Well, it's funny too because like apparently the lore is pretty consistent. They try to keep it pretty consistent.
Yeah. Does it? Do you think it'll feel as weird as Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like, we met this guy before when we had the darkness portals beneath our feet on the glass ceiling at the mall?
Probably, and then they're gonna be like, oh, and then they'll cut to it like they do in One Piece. But they honestly, they kind of don't really waste any time.
In Digimon, no. There's a lot of shit happening.
There's so much happening. My brain is like, oh god, the devil's here.
I was for the first like 3 episodes, I was waiting for there to be some kind of through line so I could I could understand what I'm looking at, because it's like I'm kind of done being lost in this world. I want there to be something happening consistently.
Give me some fucking answers.
At least like if nothing else, like wacky things could keep happening, but the kids got to keep feeding themselves because they keep talking about being hungry and then not eating.
It's lost. It's lost.
It's lost for kids.
Yeah.
Or maybe not for kids, because if you've ever seen Angel Woman.
It's anime Lost, right? So like something happened, right? And then they like exploded and ended up in a fucking different island. And then they keep encountering these weird monsters, and now there's Digimon, and like
that's the weirdest part of it, is how they got there, because it's like they could have, like, they were all at summer camp. It was like, why weren't you guys all at like an internet cafe or something? That would have been weird to me as like an American, but it would have made way more sense that you ended up in the digital world because you were around technology.
Yeah.
Instead of just being at a lake and then a freaking hole opens in freaking space.
Fucking portal, yeah. It's fucking stupid.
And they keep saying digi shit, and it's freaking goofy. He's like, I'll be back in two... Wait, it was Gabumon. So he's like, I'll be back in 2 shakes of a Digitail.
Also, these voice actors, I'm living for it. Like,
oh, yeah.
At first, I was like, fuck it, I don't want to remember anybody's names. But we've been watching it, like, for 2-3 days. And it's sticking. I'm like,
Agumon.
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 Yagumon.
I freaking love all of them.
Even Patamon's growing on me.
I don't know why you ever hated Patamon. I thought you would just like Patamon.
So, I might be making it up, right? However, I have this like image in my brain, right? It's like Saturday morning cartoons. You guys, you kids at home, you don't know what that is. I mean, you little adults at home, we don't have any more kids listening to it. Oh, and I'm even done. Anyway, I don't know. I'm trying to.
Oh God. Okay, hold on.
Am I being a mom?
No, well, I mean, yes, but I was gonna say, let me catch up to you and see if I could find a better way to phrase that. But I think you might have done it. Is that you're becoming your corny ass frickin' self? You're going mom form.
I'm eating pasta.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
I forgot. It was about Digimon. It was about Patamon.
Okay, so the idea I have in my brain. Saturday morning cartoons. I'm waiting for Pokemon to come on. My only choice is like something stupid, right?
Like Judge Judy.
Yeah, like the cartoons really haven't started yet. There's the infomercials or something. So I flipped to channel whatever it was, and they're like Digimon. I was like, what is this piece of shit? I finally take a look at it because I'm already mad. I've seen the commercials. People talk about it. Like, it's the same thing. I'm like, fuck you. It's stupid. And everyone's like, it's better. I'm like, fuck you.
Oh yeah.
And it was blood, bro.
Yeah.
Digimon kids were freaks.
Oh yeah.
But they yeah. So I think I remember like turning on the channel and seeing Patamon or whatever the fuck, and I was like, yeah, he's fucking Pikachu. That's just Pikachu.
Yep.
Fucking Pikachu.
Yep.
And I was mad, and then he digivolved into a fucking man, and I was like,
this is stupid.
What? People say this is better. It's fucking dumb. You know?
Okay, I'll say this.
Hate.
There not always being like a clear through line with like between the designs. Total shock when you compare it to Pokemon. Because like when you see Pichu and you look at Raichu, you're like, yeah, I understand how that can come from that. When you see like when you see Pyroar and you look at Littleeo,
Yeah.
they have the same colors and everything, and it's like, oh, okay, baby lion to an adult lion. I get it.
Yeah.
But when you look at like I'm trying to think of anything right now, and I can only think of Pokemon. Oh, good. When you think of freaking Munmon, which is like Monkeymon, but when you think of Munmon,
Was that the one throwing the poop?
no, that was Numemon. He turns into Suckamon. Anyway, when you see Munmon, you think he'd become like another monkey, but he turns into a freaking pirate with no face. And like a really big hook. And it's like freaking, how did we go from cave monkey with a slingshot
Yeah.
to a freaking pirate with a blunderbuss?
I look over and I see a Digimon. I'm like, okay. And then you hit Digivolve. I go, okay. And then it's like, the anatomy doesn't even fucking, they don't have the same bones. Like, it went from like a fucking
nothing
puppy.
carries over.
It went from like a puppy to like a reptile woman. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, like a big dragon to fucking balloon boy. I'm like, what? Digimon got me fucked up.
Both of us were upset when Growlmon, I think it was Growlmon, turned into Metal Maymon. And it went from like a big red dragon with arm spikes that look kind of gross to a red ball.
Yeah.
With like tech shit on its arm and face. It was like, freaking what? Shouldn't it have turned into a bigger dragon?
Yeah. I was all ready for it. I don't know, it just pissed me off. Like, it's not that I want predictability. I like pattern recognition, and I'm like, I don't get it. How? Explain
yes,
it.
yes.
Bitch, tell me.
It's that makes the onboarding for Digimon that much more difficult. Because Pokemon already won the race.
Digimon's all about math.
Pokemon showed up, created the freaking genre, and won it immediately, and never lost that freaking crown. So, you're already fighting an uphill battle with Digimon. But then you throw that shit at me.
They sure shit their pants when Power World came out, though.
They really didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
You know how fast they slammed down that fucking A to Z trailer? They were like, oh shit!
I didn't see that shit at all.
Oh my god.
In fact, I still haven't seen it.
Nah. The Pokemon account had not said shit about shit for a while. And Power World got released, and everyone was like, actually, I like it. And something happened with the litigation where like Pokemon didn't win, so they immediately started putting out like trailers for shit that they didn't even have footage for yet. And everyone was like, "You shaking there, bitch?" Because every comment is negative in every fucking post. Even right now, people are mad about AZ. I think it looks really fucking interesting.
I think as a game it looks interesting, but I was reading some of Robin Poe's tweets.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's really smart.
Really, really smart.
He's kind of weird sometimes. Like, he was talking about, like, the nature of art, and I feel like he kind of... Like, he put it so broadly that anything could be art. Like, he said that, like, art is expression within a medium. I would say not exactly. As far as he said this tweet is art. Because then our conversation is art. Because it's a form of expression through the medium.
Well, there is an art
singing
to everything.
I suppose there is a process to everything, but art is a classification, not a compliment.
I think I want to chew on that and my pasta.
Yeah. It's both at the same time, so it's not dialogue. We're talking about Digimon, though.
I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fucking weird, and I'm getting like I don't know. I don't think I could sit through it if I was fucking sober.
It's a good show.
It's fucking dorky, man.
It's a goofy ass kids show.
But it is
Like,
really interesting.
I'm seeing the voice actors in the booth, and like, this is 99, right? So voice acting wasn't like a serious profession that a lot of people were doing.
No.
It was still like something that wasn't taken very seriously, especially dubs.
God, no. They would dick around all fucking day.
Oh yeah. I don't know what you're getting at, but I don't know why I agreed with it.
Yeah.
Vagina. Shit, what was I saying? Shit, you can't do that to me.
We're seeing them in the booth while they're doing the lines.
Yeah. Like, cause like I've done this kind of thing before, right? I do this kind of thing for a living. So to hear, that guy had a cool bumper and had cool lights on it.
Oh, that's cool.
To hear them like saying shit that they clearly don't freaking understand, and like clearly they weren't given the show to watch, so they know what to do with their, like, how their lines should come out.
It's so funny to me.
Hold on, another old person died. I wonder if there's like...
They probably got the measles.
What? Why is that funny?
There's an outbreak happening.
Why is that funny?
Whee!
What? Okay, hold on. I think you're gonna need to explain some things to me. Why is a measles outbreak funny?
It's not. It's fucked up. You guys, wear masks.
Okay.
And make sure, go check your vaccine records. You can do that. You can go check your vaccine records to make sure. Babies can get it administered in an emergency.
What the hell are you doing?
As early as 6 months. Giving valuable info.
Nobody who's listening to this is going to freaking either make it this far or like not be vaccinated.
Yeah, alright.
We make fun of anti-vaxxers so much.
Yeah, you're right. But it's not the kids' fault.
No, it's not the kids' fault. I didn't say that. I just want to know why you're fighting the anti-vax fight right now.
I don't know.
Or Pro-Vax, I guess.
Pass the message along.
Okay.
Tell your stupid fucking idiot boomer parents.
Can I talk about Digimon again?
Yes, please.
Okay. You could listen back to that and just be like, what the hell
happened
was
to her?
I
Yeah. The sirens did something. Go on.
I forgot what I was saying.
The voice actors.
Oh, yeah. Damn. This is a long time to get this freaking thought out. That must be maddening.
It's normal.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of silly, though, that it took so long to get this thought out, you know? It's like it's been dragged out for maybe 5 minutes now. I've been trying to say one thing. And it's crazy that I just won't get to the point.
Oh, it's because I can't shut the fuck up.
No. What? I was making the joke that I still haven't freaking said it, even though I'm lucid enough to do it.
Oh, I thought it was me.
You know what? I would have gone with that if it wouldn't have made you feel bad.
I was going with it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I see the voice actors in the booth just like reading this shit that they have no clue what they're talking about. And they clearly didn't get to watch the show or see the scenes or any stills or anything. So they should know what level of intensity they should be delivering these lines with. So it'll be like, what happened? Freaking, like, Palmon, or no, not Palmon, Biomon will get knocked out of the freaking sky, and then, what is her name, Sam? She'll drop to her knees and go, Biomon.
Yeah, she sounds like detached. But like not in the grief way, like she doesn't know what happened.
She doesn't sound
just woke up from a nap.
Yeah, she doesn't sound defeated, she sounds confused.
Yeah, there you go. It's awesome.
Okay.
You can hear when they're having fun.
Oh.
Or at least trying to.
Okay. Have I ever shown you that video? It's called, like, really bad voice acting, so it's kind of hard to find. But it's this RPG, I think, and I have no clue where it came from. But all of the cast are all, like, teenagers. And half of the dialogue you can't hear because the music is so loud.
Was it the anime one? They had like anime pretty boys or something.
What?
But it was drawn like shit. It was like some kind of like RPG thing or like a dating sim or something.
I don't know why I thought of the dating sim where the girl gets seduced by the guy with the horse body.
Nope. But I feel like I remember what you're talking about.
He has an anime boy's face, but the rest of him is a horse. Yeah. That's a game, by the way.
Anyway, go on about the voice acting.
It's like if you were to like read a script and it was like, okay, so you're waking up out of a hypnosis or whatever, you would be like, what did you do? But the way that the girl reads it, she goes, I don't know, like, Kaylee, what did you do?
Yeah.
And it makes me freaking laugh so much.
Because you can tell they weren't in the room with each other, or they didn't see what was going on.
Or they just were excited to voice act, and it was like, yeah, I know, I get it. I was there once. What is it?
Whoever's doing Cactus or whatever, the bird.
Yeah,
not the bird, the plant.
Whoever's doing Palmon
to Cactusmon, fucking Awesomon. That's the only way I'm gonna remember them.
Have I ever told you about Ponchomon?
I think you did. He gets a sombrero, doesn't he?
No.
What?
Wait.
Am I thinking of something else?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Cactars.
Yes.
But he becomes a Cactar with a poncho and a freaking sombrero.
Wait,
and I think he has maracas.
That's what I said. Why'd you look at me weird?
I got mixed up. I thought I said yes.
You don't need any more weed.
I actually haven't. I still haven't puffed.
Re-upped. I think you're good.
Well, I do not puff nearly as much as you. Only on days where we get silly. Speaking of, now that it's been at least 20 minutes, we've had somewhat of a normal episode. I think it's time for the experiment. Okay.
All right. So we can compare it.
All right. Although I am gonna have to listen back to this one like carefully. So we might need to do it in shifts. Like I said earlier, I'm worried that it's just gonna be periods of laughing at bullshit, or we're gonna listen back to it. It's like that was not even funny in the frickin' slightest.
We can fix it. We can fast forward through parts and add fart noises. It's good. It's fine.
Speaking of adding fart noises, it's good to see that Super Mega's back doing their thing.
Yeah, all those titles or whatever are boring. Every post I see is really fucking like.
Well, I checked their Twitter and like they haven't uploaded a single post since 2022.
I don't think they ever need to return to Twitter. I think Twitter's done.
I think they might be done with Twitter. Might not be a good idea to come back to Twitter.
Something tells me that they just need to stay the fuck off of social media.
They're posting on YouTube and they're getting their views back though.
That's fine. That's fine. They're continuing their work.
They didn't kill anybody. They just got spoiled rich.
They got caught in a tumble.
And you know what? That's fine. They were willing to walk it back, and I say, fair.
Hey, you know what? We live closer to them now than we ever have.
You mean we can kill them?
No!
Oh. You gave me a look like you know what's up.
No!
So I figured we were on the same page.
Bring them cupcakes.
Bring them... Oh, the guns is in the cupcakes.
The guns, yes. There you go.
You see that stupid-ass frickin' ad? It was for, like, make a frickin' cum-covered cupcake or whatever, and it was, like, the size of my frickin' head.
A cum-covered cupcake.
I messed up. I didn't mean to say that at all. I meant to say a cupcake with filling.
A cream pie cupcake.
Maybe that's what my brain thought of. All right. I guess we could talk about that later. Oh, shit. Look at the audio. Oh, my God. No, don't peek it. It's going to be really annoying. It's going to feel like if we say something funny, it's going to be like, dude, one time I do that, but it's louder in my ears than it is outside, so I shouldn't have done that.
Always.
It's like that because I'm creating the sound, but if I was doing it to you, I'd do it like...
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a didgeridoo.
Also, before you take a puff,
Yeah.
I want to say the cool guy with the no sleeves and fucking
Oh, from Digimon?
yeah. And fucking Wolfmon, he fucking plays a harmonica.
Yeah, there's nothing cooler than a harmonica in the 90s.
I was just like, and I turned and looked at you, like.
Yeah, we both looked at each other like, what? Although I will say it would be a great, it would be like a really great moment of characterization if the fricking translation was not so god awful.
Yeah, I'll be real. That fucking translation takes all the like it's all like one-liners.
No. That's not my problem at all.
No, it's weird though.
My problem is the connecting threads.
What do you
like,
mean?
When they're like just talking to each other between events and they're just doing things, and somebody will be like, "This is going to be the most fun day ever. You'll see." Like really freaking fast. And then somebody responds to them immediately afterwards with like,
"Oh, they're
yeah,
like rushing their ass off." Yeah. There was one episode in particular, I think this was like the snow area or whatever.
Yeah.
But we looked at each other like, is this fucking like 2 times speed? What happened?
What was in that shit? All right. I think it's time.
Okay. All right. To remind you, this is the lemon cherry one. So you only need like one.
I took 2 earlier and it freaking knocked me down.
Yeah. So whatever you.
So with 3 up, let's see what happens. I'm thinking. Oh shit! I don't have it. Oh, the cookies.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, I need them to smother the.
Okay, we're gonna have a turtle.
A turnip. What happened to you?
Something got caught in my throat.
It sounded like you got caught.
I was gonna say a turtle fight.
What happened
for the cookies?
Fight?
We have to have a turtle fight for the cookies.
That's either really awesome or really freaking lame.
It's really slow.
Okay. Already up. You go. Okay, so
just get the fuck out of here.
So she just punched me. It's my turn. I'm gonna punch her now.
Okay.
Okay, so I've made contact. Hey guys, who won? Because you have to wait. It's gonna be slow, so we have to wait for the results.
I flew backward through time.
You ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, wait. You flew through time. Who won? In the comments, who won?
Obama.
Wow, that turtle fight got freaking gets crazy later.
I think there is a turtle fight in the Dark Tower series.
You know what? Things have just been happening in our lives, and you'll say, "Oh, I think that was in Dark Tower." Oh, here comes Cheney, everybody's favorite.
There he is!
Look,
Charlie the Choo-Choo!
here he is. Whoa, yeah! Wow!
Did I already talk about it on here?
I don't know if you talked about anything with Cheney here. Woo! Okay, it's over. What?
There's a book.
Actually, I'm gonna leave and go get the cookie.
Oh, I'll tell everybody else then. Okay, so
I'll hear it later.
I've never been by myself. so, Stephen King's Dark Tower is really cool and surreal. And honestly, while we're watching Digimon, the way that, you know, there's like 15 fucking vending machines and like, you know, electric pylons with no wires, stuff like that. It reminds me of the Dark Tower, because in the Dark Tower it'll be like random doors or like a fucking hole in the ground with a rose that fucking explodes a turtle at you and blows your mind. Don't mind me. So anyway, Charlie the Choo-Choo is a character.
I totally buy that you were saying something about that before I got back here. I totally buy that. Your acting skills are impeccable.
Charlie the Choo-Choo.
You're not a piece of shit. Where'd you put the... Where's the drugs go? Where's the drugs go?
Charlie the Choo-Choo.
Okay.
Yes.
First rule of the samurai.
Mm-hmm. Never hesitate.
Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. Let's make it look like...
I thought you were gonna say it.
No, I wait for you to say it sometimes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay, so let's make us look cool.
Okay.
Okay. First rule of the samurai.
Never hesitate. So Charlie the Choo-Choo, he's actually an evil train in a city in the Dark Tower that like speaks in riddles and like wants to blow up the whole city because he's cognizant and he's sad. Stephen King partnered with an illustrator to make a children's book based on that, because like within the world of the Dark Tower there's this children's book that keeps reappearing, and they're like, oh my god, the train is the same thing, so they have to read the children's book. Just read the fucking thing. Anyway, people bought this book by Stephen King.
Oh yeah, I saw that on a Vsauce episode.
Yeah, by Stephen King, and then got mad because they were like, this is scary, this isn't for children.
It doesn't say Stephen King.
It doesn't?
No.
What does it say?
It says like an author from In-Universe.
That's fucking funny.
No, a
Nah.
character from In-Universe.
That's even better. Anyway, I want one. I'm gonna see if the bookstore
no.
orders it for me.
It was an anagram for Stephen King.
That's what it was. That's why I thought it was funny, because they didn't know. They were like, I bought this for my kids. And I was like, the myth grows stronger. It's literally like Thomas the Tank Engine, but evil. Do you want to talk about Shrek 5?
He looks fine.
He looks weird. He's got this fucking peanut head.
He looks a little bit weird, but I would say it's because his eyes are a little too close together and just a little too big. Or his pupils are a little too big.
They made Zendaya's daughter. That was fucking weird.
For the record, Gober predicted that on Twitter.
Did he say it? Like,
yeah.
Like the Chris
He
Pratt
said-
thing
he said-
playing Mario?
He said something to the effect of, my freaking Shrek 5 better have a subplot with Shrek's daughter, in parentheses, played by Zendaya, as an influencer.
Oh, god damn it.
Or I don't want it. And then it happened. This man has the ability to manifest anything. And instead of manifesting the rest of his freaking game, he just
hits the nail on the head.
he made Shrek that much more corny. And you know what?
I can't wait.
I respect that.
So are we gonna be the boomer parents that go see Shrek because we remember it from our childhoods?
No, I'm not watching that shit.
I don't want to watch it either. Also, I want to say, from where I am, where you think the P.F. Chang's is, I see...
Hold on, we should talk about that. Okay, So I am not nearly as seasoned a smoker as Kiki or really anybody that we live with. In fact, I'm not too big of a fan of it. It's really just something I do to kind of like chill with Kiki, because I have crazy ass ADD. So I have to be doing a thing. Or I'm not really enjoying myself. And I can't sit by Kiki while she's just doing like passive shit and enjoy my time, but I do want to be with my wife, so I do puff occasionally.
Yeah,
right?
he'll puff with me when I need rest days.
And I was thinking, shit, what was I talking about?
The PF Chang's.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. Freaking the second time that I got high, or like whatever, just like after a short period of time after the first like 3, I was out with Kiki, and we were just chilling, and we both puffed, and I started staring in just like a hole in a tree.
Yeah, there's like a break in the leaves, and it's cool. It's like a little window.
All the way across the way, above some train tracks, I see...
Like on a hill and shit.
It's I swear to God, it looked like a freaking restaurant of some kind. And recently I had watched a video of somebody visiting Asia and being like, we even have PF Chang's.
Yeah.
And I said, freaking what? Or no, maybe it wasn't Asia, maybe it was Chinatown. But whatever. They were talking about freaking PF Chang's.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is a really freaking ornate, like, entrance, and this place is way higher class than I thought it was. So I was freaking out. I was like, is that a PF Chang's? It looks like a PF Chang's, because my vision was all blurry. And I was getting really, like, obsessive over the words.
He wouldn't shut up. And so I was like, no, that's just like...
That's just the house.
And shit. Like,
and I was confused. I was like...
Like, there's a street over there.
It's totally a PF Chang's.
Yeah, no, but now that I'm in the seat that you're usually in at this time of night...
You see the PF Chang's.
I kind of see it.
Okay.
But I want to let you know it is a stoplight. However, to me right now,
yeah,
the lights, it looks like a 3-eyed fucking bear that's like waiting to laser fucking cars.
I think it's because you just saw like Motemon.
Motemon, yeah. He's like a fucking polar bear, and he do his voice.
I don't remember. I think he's voiced by the same guy who voices Tiger in An American Tail. No, Five Goes West.
Ice Punch.
Yeah, he's like Sub-Zero Ice Punch.
Yeah, you know.
He sounds a bit like D. Bradley Baker. It might even be D. Bradley Baker.
It's awesome. He's like, they'll be like, "Oh my God, you're the best." He's like, "Yeah, you know, just Ice Punch."
Yeah, Sub-Zero Ice Punch.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to say. Oh, that's gonna be
this
lovely.
Asshole always fucking comes by here
really
like that.
freaking glad that this is going to be in the background of the podcast. Hey guys.
Hey guys, wash off.
You know what's freaking annoying? People that live in California that think they can get into the freaking tuner scene, even though they don't got the freaking money for that shit, driving the wrong freaking cars, and put these loud ass freaking... Listen to this freaking muffler! This muffler sounds like farting! And then they set off freaking car alarms. Oh my God, thank you, whoever put that car alarm.
That's Mr. Business's car.
It's Mr. Business?
Yeah, I looked down and
God. That guy's such a freaking prick.
Stop.
No, not Mr. Business. The guy who drives by all the time.
Yeah, he is. I think he's that tweaker neighbor that comes by sometimes. That's like, hey, can you give me a screwdriver?
I have not seen him.
You haven't seen him? He's got a motorcycle.
I have not seen him. He is the unicorn. Everybody in this freaking house has seen him but me.
Have you met Toby Scott?
I have not. Toby Scott is freaking another unicorn. I have not met Toby Scott yet.
There's this fat motherfucking cat. He's like white and gray, and he's got a collar, and he walks around, and his name is Toby Scott. And he just lets you pick him up and pet him, and like he's just a fucking dude.
Yeah, I like the way that we found out about it too. Like he feels like a local legend or something.
He's a magical little guy.
Because you were like, I was just outside and I saw this cat, and he looked like this, like you described him, and your brother was like, oh, that was Toby Scott.
I was like, that was Toby Scott, and you were like, who the fuck is Toby Scott?
Who the hell's Toby Scott? Toby Scott.
Wait, he's just a nice neighborhood cat. He goes on walks, and then I met a Shetland,
a Shetland.
Shetland.
You had a Shetland.
No, what do you call him? Australian. She looks like Australian.
An Australian cattle dog.
Yeah, but she's like corgi sized. I don't know. She's very pretty.
What?
She's weird looking.
No, they made him in that size.
Aussie. I don't know. She's beautiful, but I met her one morning during like end of summer, and it was hot, and I was like, baby girl, and I ushered her into like the cool area, and then some dude was walking the pit.
That's how Justin Bieber got famous.
It was a pit bull.
That's how Justin Bieber got famous.
I ushered the pit bull out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit! Stop!
How did you freaking put that together? That wasn't like a cerebral joke, but there were layers to it.
My brain was like, Bieber formed, like, I don't know, the threads were there.
Shetland, there's gotta be something here. It's not that I'm just saying nonsense.
No, because I said the word usher. I don't know, it just made sense.
Oh, I guess, you know what, that's just us speaking each other's language.
Sorry, yeah.
That's great.
I wonder how that's gonna sound, like, played back.
What?
Yeah.
What? Forgive me, I'm looking at the sound right now. I can tell there was no conversation in between my what and your yeah. What the hell are you talking about?
Yippee.
I want at least one answer.
I don't even know anymore. I'm so confused.
Make up some bullshit then.
When the moon hits your eye like a...
That's not, you did not make that up.
Look.
That's a real song.
Okay, well, look at the moon right now.
No,
Turn and look.
No.
Turn.
You didn't make that one up either.
It looked like a fingernail.
What?
Fingernail.
I heard you, but what?
The moon looked like a fingernail.
Have I ever told you about that? I swear I did. I multiple times, but I swear I told you recently. There's this freaking song. Around the time my sister was getting, like, just older than me sister, was getting into listening to music. She just kind of didn't have tastes yet. So she was just listening to whatever my older sister.
One of them, yeah.
The one with the tetrahedron?
Yeah.
The dodecahedron child?
Yes.
Yes, okay, that one.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say, no. The tesseract child.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the space one.
Okay, so.
The fucking Hellraiser puzzle box.
Yes. I wish it had a name.
Oh my god.
But, so, that one had a bunch of CDs with, like, Disney Boys and stuff like that back in the day.
Yeah.
And she was getting rid of them, so she gave them to the sister that's just older than her. And she would listen to this freaking song all the freaking time. Actually, I don't even know if it was, like, when I say Disney Boys, I mean that it's...
1,000 miles.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. So there was this freaking song that she would always listen to. One of them was, like, it had, like, My Eyes Run Like Faucets. And my worst sister, the worst one, little sister, she freaking would always walk around singing that, but quietly so that it sounded like good. And I feel like I have to explain that. She would sing it quiet, like with very little power in her voice, so that she could basically do whatever she wanted to it. That's gonna sound weird when I look back.
What the fuck?
And she would her S's, she would make them sharp.
So what would that result in?
Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Let's faucet. Faucet.
Ew.
No, I'm doing the whistle, but it basically you know how, like, when somebody says an S and it just
Yeah.
She was doing that, and she wouldn't frickin' shut the hell up. And there was this other song that was really frickin' weird, and you could tell it was written by this guy because it had the dumbest shittest lyrics ever. And he was just like, doing something when the moon looks like a toenail.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you do with your time
That's what I was remembering.
That's what you were going for.
Thank you. It's gone now.
I wonder how long it took to make that frickin' point. But what I was on about, that freaking shit like that drives me nuts. This lyrics, wow, that sounds like I had a whole conversation with myself
I was vibing though. I loved it.
No, I mean like in between the last thing I said and now.
What?
I'm time warping, bro. I'm time warping.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's fun. No,
It's
we're actually having a pretty good conversation, so don't feel weird.
I feel freaking weird.
Nah, I got you. Like that's why I haven't really taken more than one more puff like past my meditation and stuff. Cause I'm having a good time.
Oh wait, did I ever explain the cookie?
Oh, your new method?
Yeah. So, like I said, I really don't like. I don't like smoking too much, right?
Yeah.
It just ain't for me. I don't like getting too high. But I'll do it with you. Thing is, I got an extremely keen sense of smell.
Yes, his big ass nose, his schnoz.
Yeah. If I give myself credit for anything, it's my ability to smell things. Very good. So the weed smell already like bugs me. Mm-hmm. But now it's in my freaking body.
Yeah.
So I have spent the last like couple of months on and off trying to like figure out how to just erase the smell and taste. And I think I found a method.
Yeah.
I just gotta coat my mouth with something, because it's oil.
Yeah.
So I gotta coat my mouth with something, and only breathe it and out through my mouth. Mm-hmm. Because if it doesn't go up my throat to my nose, it can't get to me.
Yeah.
And I'll be fine.
That seems, yeah. And it's cool because, like, you learn methods for that. You don't even... You're not used to it, right? So, of course, you wouldn't know to close your, like, nose up. Sometimes I forget and it makes my fucking eyes water and I'm like,
Yeah, because it's like water goes up your nose, it burns, those are capillaries bursting. Mm-hmm. I think that's the same thing happening just from reverse.
Yeah, but it's a vapor, so it's not like, it's kind of hard. You gotta concentrate to make sure it doesn't happen. Because when you breathe air, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You open it all up so you can breathe, but you're not supposed to, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if I'm taking in a big breath, I just let it out through all holes it can leave through. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't really think to close your flap, your nose flap.
Yeah, I've done a lot of meditative, like, guided breathing stuff on Spotify while smoking, so that's why it's like, I mean, I threw up earlier. It was
Soft
so
palate.
Stupid.
Did you throw up?
I did. I told you some rice came out when I was coughing.
I don't hardly call that throwing up. Like, you didn't yak.
It was gross. I washed the blanket. I was like, ew.
Yeah, it was funny. also, it's called the soft palate, and I want to try and get through a conversation, get through a topic without using the soft palate at all. So
is that top one?
Yeah. So like like talk normal, right? You'll notice you'll notice how frequently you just dip your top palate
just click
down.
it up there.
Yeah.
Click.
Well, it's more that you dip it down. It's so that you
the bottom one.
What?
Which one? The top one or the bottom one?
That thing.
What?
The yeah, that's your soft palate.
In the back?
Yeah. That's your soft palate.
I have to blink when I do it. I don't know why.
Hold on, it's raining back. The shit out of you. You ruined it. You ruined it.
Aww, I wasn't sure where to go with that.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You couldn't think just like, you piece of shit. You ruined it.
Let's try it again.
No, I'm not editing that. I'm gonna edit this as little as possible. So we had to move inside because
rain.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me it was like 8 minutes because Kiki got distracted trying to smell a freaking flower on the wallpaper.
Oh, I had to deposit a kitten.
All you had to do was put him outside the door.
I was having fun cuddling him, so I took him to the room like a baby. Oh yeah,
all good
like
and comfortable.
I
wish I had a
baby.
freaking cat to cuddle. But Titan hates the shit out of me.
I want to get you an orange one. I
don't want a
cat. It would be funny.
I don't want a cat.
You don't want a cat.
I don't.
You want a chihuahua? You want to find a chihuahua.
I like chihuahuas, but right now we don't need a pet. I can't freaking walk anywhere without kicking wieners.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Dude, wiener dogs are wild.
Yeah, little puppy likes to play, and she's always freaking directly under your freaking feet.
She cute though. She real cute.
Wasn't there something I was supposed to bring up? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about how you almost convinced both of us yesterday that Chris Chan was Jesus.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck.
And then when I took it and ran with it, you were just like, you were no longer interested.
I was like, no, stop.
You went,
It's
no,
not fun anymore.
I would die.
Yeah.
No.
I just started pulling out.
I was looking for my phone.
Dumbass.
You know, it's weird. I've struggled with that dilemma longer sober.
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that.
You know what's funny though? Whenever somebody looks for their phone, the first thing they do is pat their pockets or pat their legs and then look down left to down right.
Like a fucking star.
You go like this.
Yeah.
That's what anybody who's looking for like their phone does. Ugh.
I've done that with my wallet and my vape. I was just like, shit.
I hate the part of getting silly where we like our brains just start shutting down and we're just like looking at freaking like textures.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so earlier we spent like 20 minutes just fucking like looking at the fucking what were we doing? You were like zooming your eyes in?
Yeah, I discovered I could focus really freaking hard and see details on things in the far distance.
Yeah. I was like, that's nice.
And I remember you were like, look at this leaf. When you look at it, you could see lines on it. It was like, yeah, I could see those normally. But no.
Not the big ones, the little ones.
Look closer.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, there's a lot of lines. You're like, yeah, it's made of lines. I said, yes.
My eyes are bad, alright? I have to strain. I need new glasses.
Well, that's what I was on about. It was a journey for me to discover that you were trying to tell me, look, there's cute little lines in the lines in the lines. And I was like, yeah, there are. I didn't know that was news for you.
Fuck you. I knew they were there. I just didn't know how well I could see them if I tried really hard.
It's like
because I was trying to explain it to him, and he's like, "You're not seeing atoms." I was like, "I didn't fucking see it. I'm seeing atoms, asshole."
I was so confused. I was like, I have no clue what you're talking. Are you talking about streaking lights?
Yeah.
Well, you did later, but it made more sense in its context.
Yeah.
It's not an interesting context, really, but whatever. We were staring at the liquid on our eyes.
Oh yeah, my fractal friends, yeah.
And you were talking about like the
math that they would create.
What's the word I'm looking for?
If they had tails of light on them.
Yeah, I know. But the liquid on your eyes when it like reaches its thickest point, how the light like refracts and it creates like a little mini laser. Mm-hmm.
Like it'll look like the ripples of water.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I just described, shithead.
Well, yeah, but you didn't use those words. I figured to make it more cohesive
the waves
for
in a pool, right? How you can see the little design.
Yeah.
That at a junction.
I was giving an example.
That at a junction is where the light is strongest.
Yes, so it created like a dot.
And you were talking about what if they had like trails? Well, fractals exist, bro.
Trippy.
Yeah.
Math.
I've heard stories of people taking like LSD and then looking at fractals on the internet, and That was exactly as funny.
I couldn't see. My baby. He licked me. He's okay.
Okay.
He's okay. Okay.
What if you look down and there's just like a cat skeleton stiff laying on its side? Like a 99
twitching.
Yeah, like a 99-cent store cat skeleton.
Oh. I made that dark. Ow! It's not my fault you fell down! Scratch me! I'm just mad because I'm laughing at him!
Oh, that's really funny. Oh, look at him. He's got the ears.
He's pissed. He's embarrassed.
I think it's funny that cats can get embarrassed because Titan.
Look leave me alone.
Wisp freaking embarrasses himself all the time.
I know, he'll go to jump and he'll fucking flop on his ass.
He'll fall on
what
his
the fuck's
ass.
the matter with him? The dog will jump, she'll hit her fucking head. I'm like, copy table.
Yeah, the little puppy bumping her head every day.
She's so long, she just looks like a brick fucking flying.
You know, it like they talk about you being clumsy in your teen years because you're growing so fast but so subtly that you haven't adjusted to the body.
You can't get used to it.
So
I'm seeing it.
I think of her. Also, I remember when my feet started growing, I didn't notice. So for like 3 years, I wore shoes where my toes were all scrunched up.
Oh.
It was like, because like, we didn't have money, and I was just like, damn, these shoes suck. So I didn't understand what growing was.
I know.
You know how freaking hard it is to find like a freaking 6th grader size 12s?
It's hard. It's hard. I mean, I actively have a hard time finding you 13, 14.
Yeah, I know. They
like,
thought that it was gonna be freaking. It was like, yeah, you know, you'll even out. No, I just stayed that exact same like proportion, and you scale it up, and I'm exactly that.
Oh.
That was a meaty baby.
Me too. I was fat. I came out looking like a bread roll.
Aww.
With a lot of hair.
That sounds so gross. Oh, that's why I don't like Fido. It looks like a newborn baby.
That's what I looked like.
Ugh.
I was like, I had rolls, bro.
Ew.
I looked like the doughboy. I was like,
Ew. Ew.
I had those little
fat bitch.
I had those fucking chunky ass like Asian cheeks where I was like,
Fat bitch.
I gave you one. You got one.
I'm sorry, you fat bitch.
Oh my god! What did I say earlier? You like interrupted me or something? You said something stupid.
No.
Wait,
You were talking about. Oh god, you were talking about something from like your childhood or something that was very meaningful to you, and I was like my tongue was just paralyzed. I was unable to freaking speak, and I choked out a yeah.
And then he started laughing.
And then I laughed because I realized how freaking pitiful that was.
But I thought he was like
sounded.
laughing at me sarcastically. I don't know what happened.
You're like, I'm gonna punch you up or something.
No, I fucking leaned over. Like, I went from like laughing to going, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, really sincere. Like, not even fucking joking. But like halfway through, you could tell I gave up. Like, because it was stupid.
That was so funny to me.
What was the other one? Oh, when they
I'm gonna
fucking...
punch you up.
It was the fucking cookies. I was reading the cookies upside down, and I was chewing on these stale-ass Chips Ahoy with Hershey's in them. Fucking disgusting. And so I'm chewing on them like, oh, okay, we can have one cookie, right? And I'm reading the label, and it's like, 2 cookies / and then out loud, all I say is, 2 galletas, and I'm all happy, and then
No, it went like this. It went like this. You picked up the box, like we were just chewing a cookies, and you suddenly picked the box up, and went, por 2 galletas. I don't freaking want this piece of shit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't fucking want this. Like, immediate, just spitting out the cookie.
You've been like mouse trapping all day.
Yeah, I'll go from like really chill and like, look at my little kitty, you know, and then like, who the fuck left the light on?
That's not at all what you've been doing.
No, but that level, like, energy switch. That quick switch.
No.
No.
No. Try again. You actually startled me.
I just wave my hands in front of you.
Yeah, I feel like you have like freaking magic powers and you don't know it because exactly at the angle that your hands moved, I felt a slap here and on my freaking face.
What? That's probably the wind.
I mean, it definitely was, and it's definitely has to do with my state. But you have magic powers.
Where am I getting you?
And the penis.
No! I was trying to kiss you. I had my hand up like this, like a fucking crane.
Yeah, I had no clue what you were going for. I was just like, what's the funniest thing I could say? My butt. I thought that was way funnier in my head. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, I thought you actually said something.
Where's our water?
I brought it right here.
Yippee!
I freaking I guzzled that bitch.
You having an okay time back there?
I throated that cunt.
Oh my god!
I didn't realize how bad that sounded until I said it.
These are words you never fucking say.
You what?
Wait. No. Titty.
Yeah, I said I guzzled the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that bitch is freaking empty. Yeet.
And you said throated that cunt.
Yeah, I know. It sounded much more intense than I wanted it to. I was like just trying to turn up the intensity.
Okay. I don't know, my brain went with the... What's happening?
You'd have to invert it if you wanted to throat it. You'd have to stick like a crab claw up there.
And pull it out?
And pull it out.
Oh god.
Or like put a fish hook on in your...
Maybe...
And then you just ram it up and then you Kratos it out.
Wouldn't it be easier to just super glue something on there? Like...
Yeah, you would put like a super glue on just like a stick. And then you let it set.
No, not
and
a
then
stick,
you
goddammit.
yoink
No, not out. Just attach something.
Yeah, you have to invert it. You have to pull it out.
Wanna.
Alternatively, you could just stick like your 2 fingers up there.
We're done.
And then grab it. And then yank it.
Goodbye.
No. You almost actually deleted it.
No.
Also, yeah, I was saying more and more vile things because I wanted you to stop me as a bit.
Stop.
You took way too long this time. I was like, I'm done with this. Come frickin' on. I don't know what happened to you.
There's a lot I'll put up with, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like you just weren't here for half of that.
I miss being on the balcony, though.
I do. Once it stops raining.
God, there was some blankets. Oh, we should camp. No, we
Oh,
can't.
God, no. That sounds awful.
No, we won't do that right now.
I am freaking 6 feet tall. Wait, am I? I'm like, here's the thing. I occupy the worst freaking space because I'm 5'11" and like little bit more than 3/4. So I'm not 6 foot, but I'm closer to it than I am 5'11". But I can't make that argument because it sounds so freaking pathetic.
Dude, I've seen when they take like your vitals at like urgent care or whatever, and they're like, "And how tall are you?" And you're like, 6 feet. And then like one time this lady looked down at the thing and was like, "Yep." Like,
yeah,
I was like, "What does that mean?"
I wanted to know.
You are like, I've measured you. We've like it's the time of day. It really comes down to like how much sleep you got.
I mean, yes, but like I really don't want to play that game. I think it's freaking dumb. So when she was like, yep, 6 feet, I was like, oh, is that not right?
Yeah.
And she didn't say anything.
I hate that shit.
Hold on,
He wants in.
do we go? Is the rain stopped?
No, I don't want to go yet.
You don't want to go yet?
I don't want to go yet.
I don't know what that means.
This episode's almost over, dude.
Oh.
I figured we finish this episode inside where it's nice and warm because my toes are really cold.
Well, why didn't you frickin' tell me? Put them right here.
No!
It was weird you were actually gonna freaking hit me.
I don't know why my instinct lately is to just raise my hand like you're a fucking dog. I watch too much Inuyasha.
Raise my hand like you're a dog.
Huh?
You raised a fist to me, so what does that mean? Lil Miss Michael Vick?
No! That's not what I meant.
I don't even know who Michael...
I don't know how to explain what I meant. I was thinking about Inuyasha.
Okay. I don't know who Michael... I want to say this. I don't know who Michael Vick is. I just know it's funny when somebody talks about abusing dogs and you bring him up.
He did it and he got found out and arrested, but then the fucking NFL still let him back in. So anytime he showed up, everyone was like, boo!
Boo! You hate dogs or something.
Yeah. He did dog fighting.
Dogfighting.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks that that's not. Wow, this sounds really bad.
Far Cry 6?
Yeah.
The chickens, and they were fighting like Tekken.
Oh yeah, it was actually pretty
It was
fun.
a really fun game.
I saw the guy who made Adios. Get your freaking hand off of mine. I'm trying to crack my knuckles. I don't know. How did you do that? Every time I moved my fingers, they ended up in the middle of your freaking palm again.
I'm like a little...
You're like an octopus. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the guy who made Adios, he got freaking upset, and he's like once he saw the cockfighting minigame, he freaking was like, "This is bullshit. I freaking deleted my pre-order. I got my reasons. I don't give a shit." And I was like, yeah, oh, okay. Like I just remember like respecting that, and I was just like, is this something I should value a little bit more? Because I don't know how exactly we're gonna stop it by
But they fight
not
like Tekken.
talking about it. Because it's not like a government thing. It's something that people
It's a moral, yeah.
I understand.
I don't like it.
I understand
I don't
not
like
being
that it
cool with the
exists.
glorification, right?
Yes.
Because like it's not like a story where it's like you gut the chicken and it's like that was freaking brutal, or like they kill the chicken afterwards or whatever. Like it's not like the reality of it. It does gamify this animal abuse.
Yes.
But it's just as an abstract, as a mini game, it's really fun, and the kind of like I don't know, what am I going for here?
The crossover of
the
Tekken and chickens is awesome.
The fact that it exists is, I don't want to say tone deaf, but a lesser version of tone deaf, right?
I think so.
In a way that is funny.
Insensitive?
It would be like if if Pilot Wings included a 9/11 alternate universe mission where you miss the towers and fly through them like the two
you
of
do
them
tricks.
instead. Yes.
You do tricks.
And it was like,
Like a Spyro fucking track.
Nintendo, why did you freaking do that? And it's like a first party Nintendo thing too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that 9/11 is so long ago that and like just we have not taken the government seriously for so long that kids are now joking, like kids who would not even a freaking thought. Like okay, let me try this again. Kids that did not exist until 2006 are using 9/11 as a punchline.
That's fucking awesome. That's awesome.
Or even, matter of fact, kids of parents our age. This shit really do be walking through a minefield of tripwires.
Kids of parents are people we know?
No people we know. Well, I mean, our little niece did it. It's just like 9/11 is just a punchline now. It's really funny. We had that freaking birthday celebration.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
It was 9/11 themed. I remember Sharps came in and she was like, "Frickin', what are we gonna do for his birthday? Like, what theme are we gonna do?" Because I was thinking we do it like military, just to make fun of him. And I said, "You let Kiki and I handle the theme."
Said, "Don't worry, we have a theme."
Don't worry, it's made itself. You really want to say something? What's this hesitation? The pain is killing me. I need to know.
I don't know if I actually want to talk about this.
Okay, then don't. Do you want to go outside again?
No.
What?
I changed my mind.
Oh, for real? I really wanted to go back out.
I'm zonking out.
Okay. Okay, I hope any of that showed up. And if it didn't, you'll wonder forever. Okay, anyway, I guess that's it for this episode. The art of casting.
Hit the
Don't
check.
forget.
Hit the check.
No, wait. Sign us out.
Oh, this was the art of blasting.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were high
Signing
the whole
off.
time.
Next time, I don't remember what we do. What is it? We don't have an outro.
No, because you used to be next time it would be better, and you would say it so infrequently.
Oh.
But now we're not. Now we've changed it.
Oh,
so
fuck.
it's next time will be caster.
That's stupid.
Because it was the super better cat. Oh wait, no. Next time will be Arter. Because it was the super better cast, but now it's the art of casting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time we'll cast a spell on you.
Fishing bug.